that down. Let's go on and talk about this. You guys remember a couple weeks ago, Denzel Washington kind of accidentally let it slip out of the bag, which he has since publicly apologized for. That he's listing off all these movies he's looking at doing before he retires, and he's going to retire. And in that list, he said, "Oh, and then Coogler's writing a role for me in Black Panther 3." Which, look, there's a lot of people out there who believe that at some point we would get a Black Panther 3. But this Denzel Washington saying it was the first time it's ever been like publicly said out there that Marvel may be looking at actually doing a Black Panther 3. Now, was that just some casual conversation over coffee and it didn't really mean anything? Well, apparently it did, because now all the Marvel executives have confirmed they're working on Black Panther 3. This comes to us from Screen Rant. As confirmed by Deadline, longtime Marvel Studio executive Nate Moore, who's been around there since like 2010, will part ways with Marvel after Captain America Brave New World's release in 2025. Marvel Studios' leading producers, Kevin Feige and Louis D'Esposito, praised Nate Moore's work, revealing that Moore will still work with Marvel in a different capacity on Black Panther 3 along the way. This is what Feige said. Nate is a fantastic executive and colleague, as well as a wonderful friend to all of us here at Marvel Studios. He has been a core member of our team since 2010, and his influence will continue to reverberate in our storytelling. Although we'll miss him a great deal, we look forward to watching what he does next, while also having the good fortune of working with him in a new way on our next Black Panther movie. And then Nate made a comment, and he specifically said, looking forward to making Black Panther 3. So the Denzel thing, we kind of then knew after Denzel said it, but again, it was still open that maybe that was him just speaking out of turn or whatever. But no, now Kevin Feige, Nate, Louis D'Esposito, they're all saying, yeah, we're working on Black Panther 3. Okay. I have thoughts.
Oh.
I don't care.
John.
I don't care. Black Panther was amazing. I love that movie. And I'm not saying that you can't do Black Panther without Chadwick Boseman. Not at all. You can, even though Chadwick is the one who breathed the heart and soul into the character and all that kind of stuff. And the first film was amazing. You could have, the IP could have continued. The legacy of the character could have continued. Instead, they made really bad decisions for the second one. Again, making Shuri the new Black Panther made no narrative sense, especially when you had Nakia there. Nakia, the warrior, the one with international espionage experience, the combat artist, the one who in Black Panther 2 fought her way into whatever they called Atlantis. What did they call Atlantis in Black Panther 2? I can't remember now. Talokan, that's right. She literally, single-handedly battled her way into Talokan to rescue the fair princess. And then was like, well, we got another flower. Who's the most logical choice to take it? International espionage seasoned warrior princess, Nakia? Or Lab Girl? Lab Girl. Made no sense to me whatsoever. I mean, they introduced, listen, Namor was actually turned out way better than I thought he would. But again, they did some major logic things in it that was just a problem. And again, it was just a dumb decision. They should have recast T'Challa. They should have said, Chadwick, our fallen leader, don't worry, we've got your back. We will pick up the baton for you, and we will carry on this legacy of this important character that you've created. Not just Black Panther, but T'Challa. We will carry on this important character for you and all this kind of stuff. And quite frankly, with how great the first one was, the second one was really quite disappointing. It made a good amount of money. What did it make? Like around $800 million or something like that?
I have to look it up.
Can you double check that? But it made a lot of money.
It made $859.
$859. So about 6 months after the movie, I went back to watch it again just to see, how did I really feel about it? And I liked it even less the second time. And I just kind of feel at this point, unless you do some major course correction, which again, listen, it's Ryan Coogler being in charge. I mean, I've got all the faith in the world in Ryan Coogler, even though, however I feel about the second film. So I believe he's capable of doing it, But for right now, I just have to admit, I just can't feel any excitement about a Black Panther just because I just felt they dropped the ball in the second one so badly. I don't know, Chris, we've now got Marvel executives confirming Black Panther 3. What are your thoughts on that?
For me, it's not that I don't care. But what about the other movies that are supposed to come out? Give me those ones. What's
Right.
happening with Blade?
Oh, come on.
Like, no, truly, I do want to know about that. I want to know about what's happening with Shang-Chi. I want to know about these other films that were supposed to come out prior to this one. Also, I love the idea that like Denzel Washington got in trouble for letting everyone know that a Black Panther 3 was going to happen.
He's like, oops.
No, like you think Kevin Feige and Ryan Coogler are going to take him to task? No, he's Denzel Washington. He can do whatever he wants forever. Announce any movie you want, Denzel. I love that for you.
Feige did spit his coffee out though when he heard that. He's like, "Pfft," but
Well,
yeah.
fair. But as long as he didn't spit it in somebody's face, some
That's
poor
true.
intern, that's
Yeah.
fine. I think that I don't have as much of an issue with Shuri being the Black Panther as you do, just because there is comic precedence for that happening. I understand that there were many other options that made a lot of sense and made more narrative sense for this context, but it was one of those things of, I don't think anyone would have been happy with any choice ultimately. Not every person, at least, right? You couldn't appeal to everybody's personal wants and
Never
needs for that
can.
next movie, and you
Yeah,
can't.
never can.
And ultimately, yeah, they probably should have recast. Again, I'm just more interested in what about all the other moving parts at Marvel? I love that things get announced. And it gets me excited, but I also don't trust them because there hasn't been a lot of follow through with a lot of the things that I am pumped about.
I'm guessing this would have to be after Secret Wars though.
Oh, definitely.
So-
yeah. So this is way in the pipeline.
Yeah.
That's the other part of it is neat. This is a movie that's going to happen several years.
Someday.
Maybe Marvel.
They're fixing to do it.
Yeah, maybe Marvel is trying to get away from that announcing too much game. Like, you know, like James Gunn is going about his announcements very intelligently, you could say.
Their hand was sort of forced
Yeah.
on to announce this one.
Maybe Marvel, you know, maybe.
Yeah, once Denzel broke the seal,
Yeah,
it was,
maybe
they might
this
as well
was-
acknowledge it
Yeah,
publicly.
so I get why this was officially announced, just because the cat's already out of the bag, but I don't know.
Guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's video, The Perfect Jean. All right, let's get real for a second. Khakis, stiff, uncomfortable, and a crime against humanity. That's why I am obsessed with The Perfect Jean. I'm wearing them right now, and let me tell you, they've changed the game. They have full stretch, no resistance, whether I'm sitting for hours, indulging in holiday feasts, or running errands, these jeans move with me. And the best part, I don't feel like I'm in a denim prison. They're stretchy, soft, and crazy comfortable. And these aren't just comfy lounge pants. They look sharp enough for dinner parties and family photos. And with 6 fits, waist sizes up to 50, and lengths up to 38, the Perfect Jean fits everyone. From short kings to tall legends, over 5,000 combinations to get your perfect fit. So what are you waiting for? Stop crushing your balls in stiff, boring jeans. Head to theperfectjean.nyc and use the code Campea15 for 15% off your first order, plus free shipping, returns, and exchanges. That's right, risk-free, folks. Once again, that's theperfectjean.nyc, code Campea15. F your khakis and upgrade to the Perfect Jean. Trust me, your legs and everything else will thank you. All right, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? It's now official. The Denzel slip is now canified. It's actually happening. Kevin Feige's confirmed that Black Panther 3 is in the works. Listen, if Ryan Coogler is going to be in charge of it, I'm gonna bet a good chance it's going to be at least good. But after the second one, it's hard for me to get enthusiastic about it right now. How do you feel about it? Maybe you loved the second one. Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.